Hi. Hello. Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. By Mouth Daily. Pill number 510. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Kofefe. Hey, hey. Vavalva, veg on the reg. Hey, hey, hey. Michelle Ann Acuna. Thank you for the friend request. Hello, hello. Hi, hi, hi. Bill Allen says, sup? What did you say there? Was that? I don't know what that was. Joy says, hi. Oh, it's hi. I bet you that's what it was. That was hi. Hi. The ceiling. Dang it, Louise Hicks. Horsey Gibson says, what's up, man? Louise says, morning. Danny says, hi, Jason. Hey, Danny. Lacey says, hello. How are you, Jason? Fairly well. I feel vaguely nauseous. I'm not sure what that's about. Hey, Joy. Hey, Barbie. Barbie says, hey, Jason. Cameron Gabb says, hey, hey, hey. Michelle Anacuna says, yay, I know, I'm jumping for joy. Yay. Oh, thank you. Jackie says, hey, Jason. Amy says, hi, Jason. Shauna says, hi, Jason. Spacin says, Thunder Mountain coach of Spacin for short periods and stuff in the morning for science. I'm not sure what that means. But, are you all here to light my fire? Are you here to light my fire? Come on, baby. I'm a fire. Woo, hey, Don Kennedy. Dang it, and double dog, dang it. All right, here we go. Oh. Dang it. So now, communion. Or no, let's say that for a little bit. We're running so low. Tonight's probably the last night. Oh, I'm sorry. It was a terrible April Fool's joke, wasn't it? I think some people were mad at me. I doubt it. I'm going to email her a link, though. She was terrible. She was a terrible doctor. Dang it, double dog, dang it. I think I will. I'll send my insurance card and... right? And, you know, I tried to put a tell in there, too, right? At the very end, I'm like, barring any setbacks, I should be completely cured by April 20th. She just seemed like, I don't know. She definitely didn't want to talk about my show. And so right off the bat, I was like, I can see, like, there's like nothing returned, you know, like, you can at least pretend to be interested. Right, you know, a good April Fool's joke, or any kind of joke, I think, really, prank, should have some kind of, well, not any kind, I don't know, but I think a good April Fool's joke has some sort of tell to make it, I don't know, maybe not, I don't know. What bothered me the most? It's just like, well, Pete, you picked up. I used the word condescending. She was condescending. Ashley, I can't believe you said that. Yeah, she really didn't seem interested in anything. I agree with that. Right? You know, she couldn't give two shits. All right. Let's go to Go Gadget Echo Chamber. It was fun having you guys in there with me, though. Was it weird being in my doctor's appointment? I like it. I like it. Feel like I go in there with the team. My pleasure. My pleasure. Go, go, Gadget. Echo Chamber. Asshole? Is that the word? Sophie, I didn't even notice her. Well, thank you. Oh, well, that's sweet, Ashley. Dang it. All right, let's see. The psychiatrist, she told me to not smoke pot. That's what she said. That was really useful. It was helpful. Okay. Dang it, and double dog, dang it. I should have said, well, some doctors, like, in other states, there are doctors that prescribe it as a treatment. Whatever. You can stay being a cunt, I don't care. All right. She restarted me on my, whatchamacallit, Lamictal. Let's see. Let's go to acid math. Let's go to 2 groups. Also to Facebook viral videos. I'm not in that one. How about funny viral videos? Hungama. I don't remember going in this group. Hungama. All right, here we go. All right. Go, go, Gadget. Double echo chamber. Soon. I don't know. I think I feel a little bit of relief getting my appeal for disability in. That, just having that appeal in, I don't know, that was a big weight that was just like hovering over me. Hey, Melissa. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Whoa! Oops. Dang it. Well, thank you, Sylvia. Right? Dang it. Here we go. Hang on. Yeah, I heard about the ketamine too. Yeah, that was pretty dramatic results apparently. Triple echo. Woo! Echo cube. All right. Dang it. All right, here we go. Oh, sweet, Julie. Although, well, hopefully our paths cross, but there's a good chance that I'll be in Alaska this summer. Jason is a social scientist, the Frontier Edition. I don't know, I read about it a number of weeks ago, but I can't remember even the mechanism of action or like how they thought it worked. Well, thank you. Let's see. No, Jessica, that was April Fool's joke. That was an April Fool's joke. I'm sorry to do that to you. All right. It's almost time for communion. Sweet Joy, sweet. Hey, Paula Bowman Mounts. Nice to see you again. I'm excited too. I'll be taking the pill atop a moose. Jason swallows his pill fighting a grizzly bear. Jason swallows his pill on the open tundra. Jason digs in the permafrost. All right. Jason swallows his pill on riding a glacier. Communion. I'll show you the bill. Let's see, where is it? Although, Moose Riding Edition, indeed. Although, I go to the doctor not tomorrow, but on Wednesday, and I'm going to ask them to change my medication from Triumec to a new medication called Biktarvy. So, I don't know, we won't have this pill for very long. Yay, Rebecca knows. I know. I feel like it could be a guilty pleasure sometimes. Jason is a social scientist. I like it when couples watch me together. That way they don't have to be jealous. They can share me. They can share me. I'll be the meat in that sandwich. All right. Dang it, and double dog, dang it. Woo-hoo! All right. Construction noises. Bang, bang, da dang, dang, dang. Bang, dang, da dang, dang, dang. Oh. My pleasure. Thank you, Paula. My pleasure. Thank you for respecting and appreciating honesty and authenticity. Woo-hoo! All right. I always like to say, everybody's bisexual if you catch them on the right day. Bang, bang, da-dang, dang, dang. Hammer, hammer. Hey, John Doe. Screw, screw. Nail, nail. Pound, pound. Construction noises. Construction noises. So busy. Dang, dang. What? You been having fun, though, John? Bang, bang, da-dang, dang, dang. Right? I think it's perfect. I think you can watch another. I think anybody could watch another person shower without being gay. I don't think your eyes don't turn you gay. Oh, no apologies necessary. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you weren't busy doing enjoyable things. I love you too, man. I love you too. I just joke when I say that about. But I think in general, it's mostly true, though. Sexuality being a spectrum and all. I think given the right set of circumstances, whatever. What are we talking about? Thank you. I don't know. Am I in good spirits? I don't feel terrible. I don't feel terrible. Oh. Yeah, I think we're born with an innate attraction, we don't really decide what we're attracted to. It's just a feeling. But I think this whole business of aversion, right? Like I hate seeing guys kiss. Oh, I hate cocks. Oh, I hate. I think that's all learned. It's like homophobia is like racism, right? Like it's a learned fear. So I think maybe not everybody would have cause to be attracted to, but I think just like we're born, I think sexuality like flavors, right? I think no one's born liking the taste of coffee. No one's born liking the taste of bitterness. But you learn to associate that taste of bitterness with something pleasurable. Like if you get some cream and you get some sugar and you get a little buzz, get a little boost of energy, and suddenly that bitter taste that any baby would like is like the source of some people's ultimate pleasure. I think there's an allegory you could make with sex. Like, maybe you're not born wanting to suck a cock, right? You're not born that way. What if it means that you get to have sex with that cock's wife? Well, maybe I'll suck it if I can have sex with that guy's beautiful wife, or whatever, right? Or $20 is $20, right? Or I'm just saying. There can be all sorts of incentives that, somebody that necessarily wasn't born with an innate desire, they can learn. A system and series of rewards can train anybody to like gay sex. That's my theory. As a social scientist. That's my social science theory. With a big enough carrot, you can make anybody gay. What's up, Doc? Hello, communion. So I just came up with that theory now, so I don't know, we might to rework it. Thank you, sir. Thank you, John Doe. I hope life becomes less complicated for you. Carrot. The big enough carrot. Is it summer rain that's here? Oh, thank you, John Stafford. Oh. I am becoming a fixture of sorts, right? 510 pills now. Dang it. Oh. We can watch some cartoons, Eminem. Oh, I'm sorry, Summer. It's nice to see you, though. Hey, Amy Baka. I'm in Pete's house. Woo-hoo. All right. And you're all in my pocket, or you were. It's fun to shrink you all down, pocket size. No, really, thank you all, and thank you for being supportive afterwards, and it made the whole experience more fun. Well, I said, if she had agreed to do be on camera, I would have changed the power dynamics. And even just knowing that she was being recorded, I think, in my mind, a fixture in your home, I don't know. Like a knob, you can polish me. All right. I think just knowing that she was being recorded changed the power dynamic. Just like, I don't know. 2 cheeseburgers. I only ate one of them. And a medium fry. The shoe hat's right here. It's behind. I can barely see it with the comments. 2 cheeseburgers. I only ate one of them. And a medium fry. And she's gonna polish me. I can be a knob in everybody's home. You can all polish me. That sounds awesome. Thank you. Thank you. It's a dog ramp. It's a dog ramp. We bought it for our, not this dog, but the one that died before. Like when we first moved into this house in 2006. Whoa. When we first moved into the house in 2006, we had an elderly dog. Her name was Brandy, and so she could get in and out of bed. She was a big dog, a boxer. So first we bought like a smaller one at Walmart, like a plastic one, which was good for our cats at the time, but it didn't. Sophie was too heavy for it, so we bought this one, and she died like way back in 2007. So this ramp has just been sitting unused for 10 years in my basement until I started the show, and then when I was downstairs looking for, well, this is laminate flooring right here, right? I got another piece of it that I lifted. I was looking for that because I remembered seeing that when we moved in too, right? That was like left over from the kitchen floor here, and they use it here in the hallway right over here too. And this is the island kitchen top right here, but I was looking for that and I saw, hey, there's the ramp. That'll be perfect. Woohoo! All right. The knob does the polishing. I like that concept. A knob that polishes you. All right. All right. Now let's see. Dang it and dang it. Bang it and dang it and. Hey, folk. I heard the word folks today on the radio, and I thought of you, Jet, because you said Porky Pig is your favorite character. Because that's all, folks. I probably felt he's talking to your family, just in particular. Porky Pig was just talking to you. Bang, bang, da-ding, dang, dang. Hammer, hammer. Screw, screw. Nail, nail. Pound, pound. Construction noises. Construction noises. I'm not sure. I have to draw. What's the word of the day gonna be? We're running low on words of the day. We're gonna have to invest in some more. I use magnetic poetry, and I bought three packs of magnetic poetry for for these last group of words, and I bought weed, smut, and Shakespeare. Right? Pound. Everybody likes the pound. No, I didn't. I didn't really look. I know. Good memory. Oh, I love that people come back here and hang out with me. Sometimes when I lose things, people help me find them. Like, one time I was like, oh, where's my pipe? And somebody's like, well, you had it in the shower the other day, or earlier today. I was like, oh yeah, and it was in the shower still. But I like it. I like the randomness of it, though. You know, I don't want it to come from me. Oh, thank you, Angie. Thank you. We gotta slow it down, James. Gotta slow it down. We're almost completely out. Well, yeah, there's been so many great things about doing the show. Like every day is Christmas for me now. It seems like. Slow it down, James. Gotta slow it down. We're almost completely out. I've never gotten so many presents before. And it's really, I don't know, it's really cool. There's been so many great things about doing the show. Like, every day is Christmas for me now. What? It seems like. I don't know. I have a reason to get out of bed. I have a reason to play music. I have a reason to dance. I have a reason to laugh. I have a reason to, I don't know. I have a reason to breathe, thanks to you guys, so thank you. I have a reason to get out of bed. I have a reason to play music. I have a reason to dance. I have a reason to laugh. Hey, David. Hey, Jose. I have a reason to breathe, thanks to you guys, so thank you. Yeah, I think I like it when people make a mark, or share something that's important to them. That's cool. There's so many cool people that come here. People make a mark, share something that's important to them. All the crap that I've hung on to. When I first moved to Madison when I was 18, I moved all the shit out of my all my toys and everything, right? All the stuff I collected out of my parents' house. When I first moved out, and all the crap that for the first 7 years when I lived in Madison. After I moved here, I moved every year. Every time my lease would change, I'd move in by myself, or then move in with roommates, and move back in with myself. And so yeah, every year for 7 years, I carried all this shit around, and I know my family and friends, there weren't that many, right? Were really sick of me, all my shit. They're like, all these boxes of crap. They're like, we're not moving this anymore, Jason. And it just sat in boxes for some of it for 25 years. That side, I forgot I had it. This banner. We're really sick of me, all the vinyl records that I play on the phonograph. I'd never listened to them. I inherited them from my uncle, but I never listened to them. I never heard the songs on them. Never had a reason to, and it's just like because it made it all worthwhile. You guys make everything worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful. But I never listened to them. I never heard the songs on them. I never had a reason to. And it's just because it made it all worthwhile. You guys make everything worthwhile. I'm eternally grateful. Hi, Nina. Did I say hi yet? I meant to. Hey, Dominic. Hey, Joy. Oh my God, in the same way my mom always says, come get your box of stuff for you. I don't know why I didn't leave it. I should have just left it at my parents' house. I think I was just excited to get out on my own. Oh my God, in the same way my mom always says, come get your box of stuff for you. I don't know why I didn't leave it. I should have just left it. One of my apartments I moved into, I can't find the boombox. Oh, there it is. One of the apartments I moved into, I'm just ridiculously, I don't know, never do what I'm supposed to do, right? So I moved in, and my storage I didn't put a lock on it, and I didn't go back down there to lock it for weeks, right? And just because I don't know, I just don't do shit. And I went down there and my shit had been moved out of it, up to the side, and I had this big trunk, and it was probably full of stuff. I don't know. The whole trunk is gone, and I still wonder what was in that trunk. Went down there and I hated that place from that on. That was 20 years ago or something. No. Years later, after I moved out of that apartment building, I read the newspaper that somebody that lived in that building was killed by another person that lived in that building with a sword, just randomly in the parking lot. I don't know. It was must have been delusional or something. After I moved out of that apartment building, I read the newspaper that somebody that lived in that building was killed by another person that lived in that building with a sword, just randomly in the parking lot. I don't know. It must have been delusional or something. People are so quiet tonight. They're so quiet tonight. I think I want to start doing the painting giveaways. I'm gonna do one give a painting away a week, and do it by doing a drawing, and like to be able to be entered in the drawing for the week. I'm thinking you have to share the show 5 times out of 7, and then you'll get entered in that week, and then you'll get entered into a drawing. And like to be able to be entered in the drawing for the week. I'm thinking you have to share the show 5 times out of 7, and then you'll get entered in that week, and then you'll get. Does that sound fair? Because when I was doing the giving, when I was doing the giveaway before, I was like just picking an arbitrary number of like if I get 200 live viewers. Does that sound fair? And I think that's the wrong focus. I think it's because it's so arbitrary, right? I think, but having a consistent, when I was doing the giveaway before, I was sharing. I think that's like, if I get 200 live viewers, that's I don't know. Encourage involvement and also I think giving away one a week I think is enough to like be like really like feel like people have really a decent chance of getting one, and signed in blood, signed with my blood. Giving one away one a week I think is enough to like. Yeah, I'll show you examples here. I feel like people have really, a decent chance of getting one. Signed in blood. Signed with my blood. Yeah, I'll show you examples here. I feel like people have really, a decent chance of getting one. Signed in blood. Signed with my blood. Yeah, we'll go get some of the other ones here too. I did all these paintings live in old shows. Let's see. They're done with spray paint and styrofoam, and then signed in blood. So I have 3 subjects: panties, petunias, and penises. This is petunia number 7. Petunia number 7. And then signed in blood. So I have 3 subjects: panties, petunias, and penises. This is petunia number 6. Petunia number 7. The 284 over here is the pill number. I painted it on pill number 284. I could pull it up. We could watch it. Hey, Chris. Yeah, bidding starts at $350. The couch is right here. It's pink. The 284 over here is the pill number. I painted it on pill number 284. This is petunia number 1. Hey, Chris. It suffered some problems. Yeah, bidding starts at $350. This is the one that was, if we ever got up to 200 live viewers, I was going to give away next. This is Panties number 6. Panties number 6. This is Petunia number 1. It suffered some problems. This is, I think this is Panties number 22. Panties number 22. This is Panties number 6. Panties number 6. This is penis number 7. Penis number 7. The dark, blacker stuff, that's blood. That's my blood. And the signatures are all blood. Oh, you got Tree Fitty. We have 420, 420. Yeah, this is, I think that's Petunia number 3. This is penis number 22. Do you like them, Jackie? Thank you. It has a cum stain on it. It has a cum stain on it. That's losing some blood. This is something. Panties number 7. Panties number 7. Do you like them, Jackie? Thank you. I think the cum stain actually increases the value, though. I wouldn't recommend washing it. This is I forget. I think this is, I don't know, Panties number 1 or penis number 1. I think the cum stain actually increases the value, though. I wouldn't recommend it. It's hard to see, but you can feel it. The texture change. I put that on there the first day I got here. It got here. Richard Johnson sent me that couch. That couch. It's only funny because it's true. It's only funny because it's true. I put that on the first day I got here. It got here. Richard Johnson. Let's see. The couch. It's only funny because it's true. It's only funny. And these are my all blood paintings. These are what I've been doing lately. And then what I've been doing when I was giving away a painting before, because it was too cold to do spray painting, and anyway, so just what was it? And these are my. So when I would give away a painting, I would draw the blood. Needed to personalize it. I would personalize it and sign the person's name, but I would draw enough blood to do a blood painting. This is going to be a series of 10 paintings total. I've got 8 done. So when I would give away a painting, draw the blood. I'm a nurse. Like, I know how to do venipuncture, so I just use a needle and a big syringe. To do a blood painting. This is going to be a series of 10 paintings total. Yeah, this is Eclipse. I think I don't know which number. They kind of got mixed up now. But I'm a nurse. Like, I know how to do venipuncture, so I just use a needle and a big syringe. So when I started to paint, I wanted. I don't know which number. I wanted to have part of it. I wanted to do something creative on the show, like have a, because the show I feel like is creative in a sense. But when the show's over, I can't hold it in my hand, right? I can watch it again, but it's not like this thing, right? So I wanted to do some art that was like really tangible. Part of it, I wanted to do something creative on the show, like have a, Do you like them, Summer? The show I feel like is creative in a sense. But when the show's over, I can't hold it in my hand. Right? I think watch it again, but it's not. If I give away one a week, I think it's pretty good odds. I think probably maybe you only can win one. And it's a way to, because I don't want to sell them right now. One, I hate money. Two, I don't want to, like, I don't think I could, make enough to, like, not need disability. I don't know. I just want to fuck up my disability. I don't know how to run a business. I don't know, anything like that. So, but, I can use them as, like, to, like, in this contest way, like, and having people share the show is really valuable to me right now, right? I do. I want the show to spread. I want to spread me like a virus, right? And it's a way to like convert the paintings into something that's real value for me. People share the show is really valuable to me right now, right? I do. I want the show to spread. Oh, thank you, Scott. Thank you. I think. I think this technique of spray paint and styrofoam is really nice. I'll start a show to give you a sense of what I like. The styrofoam, it melts. I think it's petroleum. I don't know. It just reacts with the spray paint, so it just kind of smears, and I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, I wanted to have something I could hold in my hand, but I also wanted my paintings to serve as a vehicle to spread not HIV, but the good news about HIV, and I think that's where the idea about using my blood came in, right? I want people to look at my paintings and be like, is that art? Is that a biohazard? Is it both? Should I be afraid of that? And then, on some of these, you can see the hashtag U=U. It starts the conversation. Right, it does. Mateus. Am I saying that wrong? I'm sorry. It's good to see you again, though. And then, on some of these, you can see the hashtag U=U. It starts the conversation. Well, it's all lies, Jason Hostetter. Right, it does. Are you the one that unfollowed the page because of my practical joke? Or my April Fool's joke? What's all lies, Jason Hostetter? I'm still moving for me. Unfollowed the page because Good evening, Jeff. Good evening. Here, I'll show you guys the. Let's see. Let's try 284. I'm still moving for me. Good evening, Jeff. Good evening. Here, I'll show you guys the. Let's see. Let's try 284. Hey, Paulette. Let's see. Yeah, sometimes I think the best, like, even closing the app doesn't work. I log out of Facebook and log back in. That seems to clear the cache or whatever, right? Let's see. This is August something. Yeah, sometimes I think the best, like, even closing the app doesn't work. I log out of Facebook and log back in. That seems to clear the cache or whatever, right? Let's see. August something. Yeah, sometimes I think the best, like, even closing the app doesn't work. I log out of Facebook and log back in. That seems to clear the cache or whatever, right? Dang it to heck. Okay, here we go. Dang it to heck. Dang it to heck.
Hey, welcome to Jason and Social Scientist. This is Pill 287 Double Live, 287.22.XXI. The 21st painting, Petunia, number 7. Okay, I'm gonna go put the double live up here.
Yes, I missed that. That was fun. Yes, I missed that. That was fun. You in the hospital for real? Hey Angel. You waiting for Charlie? Gotta get rid of these paintings. I'm gonna move out of the way here. All right, Jason, come on, pick up the action here. You in the hospital for real? I must have went inside. Sorry, setting up the second, the double live up in here. Yeah, so far so good. How are you, Ginger? Oh, I knew she had an infection on her leg. I didn't know she was in the hospital for it. Oh man, that's a pretty bad one then, huh? Feel better. I knew she had an infection on her leg. I didn't know she was in the hospital for it. Man, that's a pretty bad one then, huh? Feel better. Come on. It's like watching paint dry.
Hey, here we are. Petunia.
knew it was coming. Look what you started for real. Dang it to heck. This was pill 287. So it was outside and it was summer. I know I'm looking forward to that noise. Come back. Makes me feel warm. This is pill 287. So it was outside in the summer. I'm looking forward to that noise. Come back. Makes me feel warm. Is that his name? Jeremy Cricket? Sorry. Is that his name? Jeremy? Makes me think of Pinocchio, of course. Jiminy Cricket. Kelly. Hey Wendy, hey Kim. His speedy recovery. Let's give you a shout out. Let's give you a shout out. Did that. It's not a magic cure, but it might do something. It might do something. His speedy recovery. Let's give you a shout out. Summer rain comes falling down. Summer rain comes falling down. Summer rain. Summer rain, I love you. 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 Remember Sandrine, was it? Ashley, sorry, what disappeared up there. Ashley Sandrine, welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist by Mouth Daily Pill number 510. Welcome. You may be wondering what the show is about. People often wonder what the show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you, John. Oh, it was so sweet. People often wonder what the show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 510 pills, 510 shows, a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Thank you, Ashley. The bells, bows, and other people. The people that come back night after night and give me their most valuable resource, their time. To me, that's the most significant thing that's risen up and around and about the show. The community. Therein lies the support that I was looking for. But a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Ding dong bell, boy does she know. Heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment, with Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcast on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with a nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also the Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warped nacelles, creating a static warp bubble in a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. This is for Real's favorite part. Hey, Michelle! Funneling them through a series of warped nacelles, creating a static warp bubble in a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show. Hey, Jesse Stone! Oh, I'm so desperately low. I have to conserve. Yeah, an old-timey variety show, Carol Burnett style, mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes and a measure of Mork and Mindy, a dash of Mr. Ed, and two doses of Alice in Wonderland. A helping of Hee-Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, a tincture of Teen Wolf, an ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show and Cast Away, a quart of Quantum Leap and a gallon of Gilligan's Island. It's a 4-hour show and a 4-hour tour, piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse, a pinch of Peter Pan, and a pound of Popeye. I am what I am. A whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and a ration of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I can see you shiver with anticipation. Touch me. I want to be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. Oh, somebody once said the show's powered by nostalgia. I think that's partly true. An undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a college try of I Spy, a couple raw strokes of Bob Ross, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, and the full Monty Python. Finally lump in Rick and Morty with a liter of I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You've got the show. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for her high fives. The first and the second coming will always be risen. With the Obamas getting blowjobs from the Woodies. The Supermen and their boners. Oh. The Supermen and their boners will always be spinsters and seamstresses working the sweatshop. The twin towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign, like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. Matches. I gotta paint that light blue so it's a little more obvious. They say finally lump in Rick and Morty, the leader of I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you, man. Everything is out of play. I said that already, right? So, if I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill you can take. They call it PrEP, Pre-Exposure Protocol. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. You equals you. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You could fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. Good timing, Ginger. Everything is out of play. No, you threw me up there. Bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now. It's 1969. Free love.
Petunia number 7.
There wouldn't be 7 billion people if we didn't love bareback. 7 billion. And those are just the times that people actually had kids. Let's see. Dang it to heck. Where's my trolley? Yay. Yeah, just get tested for take PrEP, get tested for other sexually transmitted diseases every 3 months, get treatment as necessary. Dang it. Get the, if you can, get the HPV vaccine. I think they should give it to anybody, really. Even if it's not effective for some, it's at least effective for the strains that you haven't been exposed to. Yeah, everything else is either eminently treatable or completely curable. Not too many people left alive remember a time when it was okay to have sex without at least a chance that you could catch a terminal illness. Right? I don't know. Now it's more of a chronic condition, but in large swaths of the world, it's still a terminal illness. You bet, Ashley. And I think that fear has permeated all sexually transmitted. I think sexually transmitted diseases were probably always somewhat embarrassing, and but I think well, I've read about people that talk about sex in the 70s, like in 60s, and yeah, I think casual really meant it was more casual. People weren't afraid. And I think that fear is just like deepened and deepened the stigma and made it something that's I don't know. It's something worse. I think, not just for HIV. I think it affected them all. I like it. Is the share word the word that people are supposed to? I think that's this one. I think we're watching the painting of this one. This was way back on August 18th. That's when I signed it, at least, maybe. I don't know if it was when I signed it or when I painted it. Truvada whore. Truvada is the medication in PrEP for PrEP, pre-exposure protocol. It's what gay men, HIV negative gay men, maybe some women too. I don't know, but I think it's popularized by gay men. The hashtag, and there's T-shirts too, like basically, because they're taking that, they're not afraid of HIV anymore. It's like, hey, I do bareback. It's Truvada whore. I like Tommy. Dang it to heck. Hey, Ronnie. Good to see you. Dang it. Double dog, dang it. Oh, there's spacing. I see the word cheers. I knew that was spacing right away. Yeah, so let's start getting back to, I don't know. I'm thinking hopefully when I get my disability, I'll definitely start doing the painting giveaway again. Once a week. I'm sorry, Ashley. I'm sorry. Well, I meant to give I was going to give you a shout out earlier. Let's give you a shout out, Ashley. I always like to give new people shout outs. Ashley Sandrine, I love you. Yay, yay. Oh, you've been really nice. Both you and Melissa both. Oh, you know, love me those couples. Bye, Mount Daily, you know. Woo-woo. All right. Dang it. The I call dangers, right? The dang nation. I don't know, the people that come back night after night and give me their most valuable resource, their time, the community. Therein lies the support that I was looking for. Right? The people are just amazing. Like, well, more and more of the things that you see here are starting to come from people who watch the show. Like, people have been sending me gifts a lot lately. And, like, people always have nice things to say. You just read the, like, I don't know. Just read the reviews that people have left. Just, it's, like, incredible. Like, if I'm ever having a bad day, I just have to read that. I don't know. It's like, no, I'm really proud of. I'm proud of. You know, I'm proud of what this has become. I really am. I think it's okay. Like, they say pride cometh before the fall, but I'm all like, at least pride cometh. At least pride cometh. Oh, Becky, I love you. Ginger. Oh, I love you all so much. Dang it. Yeah, I don't always share to Acid Math. I used my wife's account to share the acid math tonight. But I always am live. Yeah, I go live every night. Tomorrow night will be pill 511. Been doing this for 5, and I also do showers. I'll probably do a shower tomorrow. Shower at 185. Well, who said that? Donald? You know, Mr. Rogers might say, we're all fancy and fine. And I don't know. What's special about me? Dang it to heck. I'm just a guy. I love you too, Brandy. I'm clean as a whistle. That's pretty special. Augustine says, "What you doing? Hi, Maya, man, oh, Mateus. He's cool. I see him quite a bit lately. Alan Scott, is he here? There's something coming. Right? Alan Scott Jr. is here. He is. All right, go. Hey, man. Good to see ya. We gotta start get the fire. We already have a fireside chat. We gotta square it, Fireside chat squared. Dang it, double dog, dang it. We gotta start we already have a fireside chat. We gotta square it, Go Gadget mini fireplace. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you. All right. We can share the same cell, man. Nice. Same cell and Facebook jail. It's about time to play a record, I think. We're going to play a record. Ron's brought snacks again, nice. Oh, I found the very first time I found the demo song. We should watch that quick. That was fun. Let's see. Oh, I found the very first. We'll do that after a record. Demo song. We should watch that quick. Try the Mary Lou Foxtrot. Mary Lou Foxtrot.
done. We'll call that done. Petunia number 7. Petunia number 7.
Good night, Summer Rain. Thanks for being here. I hope you feel better.
Fried kern. Now it's time to draw some blood. Draw some blood, blood, blood. Feedback is developing. It's not good.
Sounds good, Ashley. Sweet.
Gotta fix that problem.
This feedback is terrible. Do something. What is wrong with me? Why am I just letting it go and go? Oh, finally I'm taking care of it. I had to. You can see I was up here, standing here. Had a second phone. This phone here was playing the second double live. I was doing the feedback, and I went up here to turn the volume down. This one. I'll take some hot nuts. Sounds good to me. Good night. Hey, Aaron. You've been lurking. Good to see you, man. You were here. You said hugs and nugs. Way. I remember when you first got here. That was tonight. I'm pretty sure it was tonight. I'm gonna start another. I'm gonna show you the first time I found the theme song, the sampling demo. You want to wait and see the blood draw?
Crank it up, crank it up, crank it up. Sorry about the feedback there, Cena.
The Memphis Belle, Geronimo, Wild Bull, the Fighting Lady.
You want to wait and see the blood draw?
Harmonious feeling of Big Ben. The discordant bong of our little Liberty Bell.
The discordant bong. I love that phrase in the discordant bong.
Discordant bong.
That's the name of this bong here. We call that the discordant bong.
Carrying forth, and a man from Kansas with a message half the world was prayed for. General Dwight G. Eisenhower.
Discordant bong. The discordant bong. That's the name of this bong here. We call that the discordant bong.
Allied Expeditionary Force. This landing is part of the concerted
Gotta draw some blood too.
for the liberation of Europe. Aiming to a junction with our great Russian allies. The liberation, like the message that signaled it, came in many tongues. The French of Charles de Gaulle. La bataille suprême est engagée. Après tant de combats, de fureur, de douleur, venus de choc, découvrit the Polish foreign minister in exile, żołnierze, lotnicy, marynarze Polacy. Wracamy do decydującą fazę generalnej rozgrywki i porachunku z Niemcami. Those who were there say King Haakon wept as he spoke to Norway. That's known. Some days Putin's door has been Some
The painting we'll be signing tonight.
There were messages from the Dutch, the Danes, the Luxembourgers, and the Belgians. Mes chers compatriotes, les opérations préliminaires pour la libération de l'Europe ont commencé. I call upon all Russians to stand with us now. Together we shall achieve victory.
Okay, so now we're gonna be drawing blood next. We're gonna be drawing blood inside this painting. This is panties number 7. Panties number 7. This is Manny Man. Hey, thanks, Ron. Thanks for being here. So yeah, we'll be painting that. We got 3 subjects: penises, panties, and petunias. I just did painting number 21. That's outside, sopping wet. This is panties number 7. It's the 20th painting. That's the one we'll sign tonight. This is the one we signed last night. Penis number 7. Signed in blood. This is the one we signed last night. Penis number 7.
That's this one.
Signed in blood. I'll show you the series before that, 6. The 6s. There. Well, it's always the penis first. I'll show you the series penis before that, 6. Penis number 6. Yeah. These are all from the past few days. Penis first.
This is panties number 6. This is the one that they're gonna. I'm gonna sign right now. I was gonna sign right then. Let's see that. And I don't know, in works of, in books and shows and things like that, you always talk about the present tense. So I'm always signing that, I guess.
What?
If I'm be grammatically correct.
You
I always like that about my favorite characters. That rule that like they're always, you know, like Marty's still Back to the Future, like trying to get Back to the Future, and I don't know what I don't know. I have no idea what else. What other things do I like in
Okay,
shows?
so now blood.
trying to think of like my favorite sexy scenes.
The reason I sign my paintings in with my blood is, well, one, blood is. I mean, it does catch attention, for sure. But I'm HIV positive, and I want people to, I want my paintings to serve just as a creative outlet to me, but I also want them to be a vehicle to spread my message, or the message.
The good news about HIV.
And the good news is that the person who is HIV positive that takes their medication every day and maintains an undetectable viral load is no longer contagious, no longer infectious. So the new hashtag you see written on one of my recent paintings, U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible.
That sounds good. I need something to drink.
Ever since the partner study came out in 2015 and 2016,
I thought I was doing the blood draw.
United Nations Joint Council on the Partner Study,
Am I being impatient? Are you guys impatient? Like, is this...
all these eminent doctors in the field, all these people are all signing on to this consensus statement that
Let me just grab something to drink and decide what to do.
undetectable is untransmissible. And yeah, the proof's in the pudding too. My wife signing on to this consensus statement that we don't use condoms. And I've been HIV positive for 2 years now. She remains HIV negative. We don't use condoms. You. That was the word of the day before. Today's word of the day is painting.
It's like the anti-anxiety medication, right? I've never tried it.
That was the word of the day before. Today's word of the day is this painting. Time for communion. Space and Jason is so right about this. Oh, where is how's the flamingo? Why isn't the flamingo here? I'm sorry, Space and Jason. Time for communion. Space and Jason is so right about this. Oh, how's the flamingo? Why isn't the flamingo here? I'm sorry, Space. Wow, I just picked this up, sir. I just picked this up. I do. We call it communion in these parts. Wow, I just picked this up, sir. I just picked this up. I do.
Hey, Monica. Welcome.
We call it communion in these parts.
Hey, Monica. Welcome.
I want to build the fourth wall.
Angel's back.
Really want to work on
Welcome.
this. Okay, so I need a lighter
I only did that once.
and a grinder.
I started the show
I want to build this fourth
with a wall up right here.
where exactly.
Called the fourth wall. This is my plan: is like to start the show every time. Just to
Oh, cracker.
I want like something where I can like
Forgot to tell him.
like a part of the wall that I could break over and over again, or I can bust a hole at the beginning of the show, break through the fourth wall to start the show every night. Someday when I rebuild the set. I could break over and over again, or I can bust a hole at the beginning of the show. Break through the fourth wall to start. Thank you, Monica. Have I gotten you a shout out yet? Someday when I rebuild the set.
Tiger Blood winning. Where's that grinder?
Have I gotten you a shout out yet?
Tiger Blood winning. Tiger Blood winning. Where's that grinder? Where's that grinder? Did
On
you
the
get
big
your chicken
bus.
for us? Did you get your chicken?
If the spelling wrong's fine. Who cares? I used to take Ativan, but they don't give it to me anymore. Ever since my first hospitalization,
Oh, I still have to draw the blood.
because they found out that I smoked pot when I was at the hospital. I got a pass, and the person that I was visiting with kind of like panicked. Like, I don't know, they couldn't find their keys, and they ended up they got an argument with their sibling, and the sibling ended up calling the cops on. And then the nurse comes to me and and I just admitted that we smoked pot, and then ever since my psych doctor, ever since then just is like, no more Ativan for you. I know, I never abused Ativan. It really was quite helpful for my sleep. Well, I hadn't been to a psychiatrist for a while. Ever since I lost my job. Then I got new insurance with my wife, but I just haven't seen a new doctor, and there isn't a doctor in the area that is covered, because my wife works. She has a long commute to get to work, so where the doctors that are in her insurance's home network are, that long drive away that I had today. Not today. I think I saw her yesterday. Maybe in the shower I saw Nipper. I don't know. The HIV women. I'm always positive. I don't have a choice about it. When life hands you HIV, turn that shit into cool AIDS. No, I did not. I'm not going back to her. Fuck all that jazz. She was terrible. For one, I need a doctor that will consent to me recording when I don't have to record in secret. It sounds so great. Lame, man. Have to record your doctor in secret. I looked it up afterwards. Totally legal. Totally legal. Right. Yeah, there was like palpable tension between the doctor and I, which is always really nice. I let her interrupt and condescend to me at least twice before I got snippy. No, right now she's letting me use her account, and this is logged in under her name. She's not actually here. She doesn't watch the show. She doesn't even know I have a show. I'm just kidding. She knows I have a show. She thinks it's about stamp collecting now. shouldn't have HIV. She does. I'm joking. It really is hard to find good doctors. I think I'll find a doctor that'll consent. I think there's got one doctor's gonna think it's cool. You know, she didn't think it was cool at all, but
Go into the light, Forrest Chicken. Go into the light, Forrest Chicken.
I am thinking about sending her the link, because I still have to send my insurance card. I should just send it in the email. Let her know what people think of her bedside manner.
I'm glad. I'm just glad I don't have to experience a different chicken. I'm just glad
I think she could benefit from the feedback. She was really terrible. What about my wife? Oh, they are my wife's panties. No, my doctor that was today in shower 185. I snuck you guys in my pocket for my psychiatrist appointment. You do? Nice. I got it as a Christmas present years ago. I don't know. She looked late 50s, maybe early 60s. Oh, she didn't know that I was live on Facebook. She said I couldn't be live. I asked her if I could be live, and she said no. But I didn't stop the recording. Because if she said yes, I would have stopped the recording and started a new one. Right? And then I looked it up afterwards just to make sure. It's totally legal. It's totally legal. There's one-party consent. Right? Total Russian spy. And in most states, in the majority of states, you just need one-party consent. So the one party in the conversation has to consent to being recorded. I do. I hereby consent to the recording. And I figure it's my medical treatment, right? I have a right. And I looked it up in an article, and it has been affirmed that you have a right to record your doctor's appointments too.
Here's me writing a little Harley.
Is the fairy the mystical creature you most identify with? No, I really have a pretty severe messiah complex. I guess Jesus is the mystical character I most identify with. We are the first begotten son of the flying spaghetti monster. We are the sentient algorithm. We are the Elvinism. We are the singularity. We are what lies at the center of a black hole. At the heart of the black hole lies the singularity. At the heart of the singularity lies duality. On the margins of duality lie the unholy Trinity. We and you and he make up the unholy Trinity. We are the triune Godhead. We are God here. Dang it and double dog dang it. The noodle runs through the noodle runs through us all, connects us. It's the source of, I don't know, anything that's important to us. The rainbow tunnel, well, it leads to the source. It leads right into the heart of your noodles, and it cooks them. I was an atheist when I was 10, right? But I also come from a really Catholic home, and my mom was like the real kind of bleeding heart, liberal kind of Catholic, and she made me watch the Roots miniseries when I was 5 years old. She made me watch the whole thing on VHS. And I just those messages really resonate with me, and what is it like? What is it like? What you do to the least of ye, you do unto me. Like Jesus really got down. Hung out with prostitutes and petty thieves. Those were his friends, and the money lenders in the temples. Like, he went up there and busted their shit up, right? I don't know. I think the radical message of Jesus, I think that resonates with me. The turn the other cheek. I don't turn the other cheek. I just turn around and spread both cheeks and say, "Give me more, Daddy." And somebody's dang it. When somebody mistreats you, I think Martin Luther King. People like sit-ins, sitting down and lying down are sometimes great ways to stand up. Subjecting yourself to unjust, just submitting yourself, submitting to injustice sends a powerful message. Buddhism, I think there's you take out the mystical parts. I think it's almost like a ancient study of the mind-body connection. You like that, Ashley? Thank you. I'm proud of that one too. Thank you. All right, I think it's time for a little bit more communion. What is even happening in this video? I think we should watch the other one now. The time when I first discovered the theme song.
That's so cool. You got that chicken. Hey, wait, you're in the phone.
Is that how it works, actually? Is that how it works? Oh, don't tell Laura. Is Laura here? You guys, you two can exchange, like, couponing tips. Oh, that'd be cool. You guys, I don't know if you know Laura, but she's a mad couponer. Alright, let me just pack this and then we'll... Yeah, she is here.
Rocky Horror. This is my 18th birthday. We did face paint and had Rocky Horror picture show from the... Somebody said the show was Rocky Horror. This is my 18th birthday. We did face paint and had Rocky Horror picture show.
Sin is a strange concept. It's a strange concept. No, I believe that the concept of right and wrong is subjective, right? Like when I say that we're each of us are, we're God, right? We're the triune Godhead. We, you, and He. We get to, what I mean by that. Not that we're omnipotent or omniscient, because we're impotent and ignorant. But what God does do is, is set our morality for us, to tell us what's right and wrong. And we, as hard as it is to do sometimes, we have to decide that for ourselves. And there is nothing above that. There is nothing above that. It's just you. And I think we all fall short to even our own standards of what we'd like to, but all we can do is try. All we can do is try. And addiction is not a sin. It's not a moral failing. Not in my domain, at least, right? I don't want your son to have fear. Like the mammals, it seems like there's mammals all kind of exhibit a certain instinctual evolutionary morality. Animals have a concept of fairness.
Before that, I don't know, I was probably, I want to say that I still had glasses.
Um,
I had LASIK surgery when I was.
well, I think I'm a big believer in monkey see, monkey do. You know, we're monkeys more than right. I think you know, bullying is a real problem, right? And you see it in adults. I think, you know, like it's this. You see it modeled. Adults modeling that behavior here quite regularly. It starts with parents for sure. Dang it and dang it. Like the kids that make fun of somebody with a disability or somebody, you know, like they, you know, I bet you they see their mom or something, you know, like somebody, their dad say something, you know, when they're out at a restaurant. People pick up, you know, kids pick up on those little cues. Yeah. You know, I'm not saying. Well.
Oh, I almost forgot about you guys down here too. Hey.
Yeah, like, you know, I hear what you're saying, Steven. And even as I said it, you know, like it caught in my mouth a little bit, like. But. I guess maybe not even the parents, but I think like in general, I think kids learn the behaviors. You know, like it's hard. It's hard to come up with behaviors out of whole cloth, right? We very much are limited by what we see around us. It's hard. It's hard to come up with behaviors. Communion. There's so many variables, it's so hard to tease out. Like, what makes us who we are? Like that, we'll just sit down and solve that one real quick. You know, like, it's something I struggle with, you know, like, it's something, you know, like, with my sexuality, that's, you know, I've struggled with that too. Like, I've always known that I'm attracted to men and women, but like, why? You know, like, why, right? You know, like, if if I would have grown up where it was perfectly acceptable to love, and have sex with men, and my dad didn't set, the message I got when I was growing up is that every gay person is a pedophile, and I was like, well, Dad, what about, what if a guy molests a little girl? Is he gay? Does that make him gay? And he's like, yes. Just like, so that's the message I got. And, and plus just in society, like, gay wasn't cool. Like, gay literally meant not cool. Like, that's so gay. And so, it seemed like, for me, it felt like men were just completely off the table. And, I spent, like, my entire high school, up to high school, picturing my life, like, married to a woman, having kids, but afraid that I was gay. Right? I knew I was attracted to men, but like, anyway, I always enjoyed having sex with women. I enjoyed my girlfriends. I like having sex with my wife. I know when I message someone or they message me, there's that my dick gets hard, right? If a woman is attracted to me. But like, is that like back to the beginning of the show when I was talking about coffee, right? I was like, is that like a learned thing? Is that a learned thing? I don't know. I always said it was 80-20, like when I was 80% gay, 20% straight. And I based it mostly because I would always masturbate to gay porn, right? And so I'm like, that's but then, and that was, I said that up to through the age of like 35. But then when I actually started having sex with men, and like realize what cads they can be, especially after they come. Like the numbers changed. Like it went to like 75% gay and 25% straight. This is like men just gotta like gross me out sometimes. Hey, Clint. Thanks, White King. Thanks.
We are the Shoe King. We are God here.
I mean, ultimately, we're all responsible for, our own behavior. I'm doing fairly well, Clint. What kind of change, you mean? Oh yeah, let's do let's do the other video. This is fun. That's more fun, because this is boring as fuck right now. Oh yeah, let's do that. We're gonna change that. Let's do the other video. This is fun. That's more fun. This is boring as fuck. So this is way back, pill 153. And we're gonna fast forward to like 2 hours and 50 minutes in. So this is way back, pill 153. And I'm gonna fast forward to 2 hours and 50 minutes in.
How's that? I'm missing a nasal, I just realized. That was pretty good, huh? Bianca says, life. Jose says, what even is this? This is the future history of anachronism, written here live for you on the Book of Face. Are we in the past or are we in the future? I firmly believe it's 1960, and everybody should do bareback sex 24/7. No, this is By-Mouth Daily. It's my 152nd episode of By-Mouth Daily. I also have I'm Clean as a Whistle.
Oh, it's labeled 153.
By-Mouth Daily is the show where I take my medication live on the Book of Face. This is the pill, Triomec. It's a once-a-day pill containing 3 medications, abacavir, dolutegravir, and lamivudine. Together they work in concert to suppress the replication of the HIV virus in my system. The show has evolved since the pilot. It's gone through many iterations. What's with the incredibly strange camera angle? Well, I guess what inspired it was like my wife was sick of the camera.
I don't know if they still had the fire. It would kill the show. That's why I stopped doing it.
The whole countertops, and she was like, "Go
The show
in the bedroom."
was
And I'm
dying
like, I
every
don't want to
night,
go in the
like,
bedroom. And she says, "Go in the bedroom."
45
I don't want
minutes
to go in
in.
the bedroom. And then I'm like, how do I fix this dilemma? And I decided I got to get high, and here we are. And Max says, yes, it is. It has. Now you're viral. Right? And then I already had the echo chamber thing going on. That was another iteration. Jose says, the longer I look, the stranger it becomes. It really is quite,
I just have
quite unique.
anxiety. I just always play with it.
Dang it to heck.
Before I had the beard, I was always running my hand through my hair.
Oh, you can't see me. We gotta move the bridge.
I might have went back too far. I would just I don't know. I haven't seen this for a while though, or since I did it, yeah. So it's kind of fun to watch.
Jose. No, I'm just teasing. Red Hot Chili Peppers. You have good. I like Stranger.
Hey Jeff.
How are they doing that? Jesus Christ, that's bizarre. Whoosh. I am the man in the TV. I am the sentient algorithm. I am the albinism. The future history of anachronism, written for you live on the Book of Face. I am the first begotten son of the flying spaghetti monster, S-U-N.
I see that.
A result of fusion. The fusion of noodles. The fusion of all our noodles. His noodles. And his noodles. And his noodles. And all of your noodles.
Man, I was hopped up that night.
We and you and he. The noodles together. We are all the triune Godhead. We are all God.
I feel like I'm watching a crazy person
E-W-E.
watch a crazy person being watched by a bunch of crazy people.
And we, W-E-E.
I feel like I'm watching a crazy person watch a crazy person being watched by a bunch of crazy people.
This is I Can Hear It Now by the radio broadcast of Edward R. Murrow. There's 5 records, 10 sides, of highlights from the 1930s and 1940s. Back when journalism was a real thing.
You can see the light was still hanging down. I moved this light up.
With the exception of the president, no one
It's
in
on a
American
pole.
politics receives a larger paycheck than the mayor of the city of New York. From 1934 to 46, with the exception of the president, no one in American politics makes more bills than the irresponsible mayor of the city of New York, Fiorello H. LaGuardia.
Yes, I have the proof. That's my
Bianca said she liked how open I am. Thank you, Bianca.
Here's the kind
Truth
to be governed.
is a fetish of mine.
Isn't it great? There isn't a single solitary county chairman
I was using a real fire still.
who is in favor of my administration. Me, afraid that Al Smith, like you these days, I can run on a laundry ticket.
Maybe I can. Oh, I wish, Lacey.
By the 736,
No, actually, I'm glad I don't have to.
album, the New Beatles' first part.
I don't have to see your guys' eyes.
Final segments
You're
of the
beautiful.
I'd be too embarrassed then.
Osborne hymn for the punk flag.
The camera doesn't make me doesn't make faces at me.
Some call him a
Kansas good. It's a Southern Democrat.
Well, I'm not, but somebody could be turning your camera on,
Yes.
It's true. You have a right to be paranoid in a sense. Not me, but the government, sure, for sure. They can turn on your camera. It can look like your phone's off, and it can be on. It wasn't working at the end. I think I just haven't. But also, it just doesn't look as good. I stopped using it last summer. I started using the TV, and then I tried to turn it on once this winter, and it wasn't working. So I just. I'm gonna fast forward.
I think this is intermission or some shit, right? Shut the fuck out of that fucking clam, am I right?
This is still 10 minutes away from the song, but this is the part that I hadn't seen the other part before, but I did watch this. It's still 10 minutes away from the song, but
Shut that fucking thing. Shut the fuck out of that fucking clam, am I right? Yeah, shuck. Shuck. No, I'm not shuck. Where is it? Where is the clam? Heck it to the dang game.
I do a show later on. It was probably the next day or two. I had that filled with cum. I drank it on the show. This is the. Oh, look at Obama spitting fire. This is the first time I found the sampling demo. It was an accident, and I still I didn't know how I did it. It was this is pill 153. I didn't find it like permanently again, so I found it every time till like pill 260 or something. Yes, I did.
Not even 2 likes, just for fun. Well, I wanted to make the point of how few likes. You could make it a nightly ritual on the show.
I know, Ginger. I know.
It's bedtime. Princess Peach is still here. Love you too, Angel. Welcome back. What? I'm gonna put on the mini fireplace for Angel. Where is Princess Peach? Where is she in this castle, or which castle is she in? I wish I knew.
Every time you open your mouth, I don't know if it's not obvious now if they have that setting anymore. I'll see if they have it.
Go Gadget Flame.
Every time you open your mouth, I don't know if it's not obvious now if they have that setting anymore. I'll see if they have it.
Good, I'm glad you stopped. It's auto stop on that record. It's the latest fandangled thing they had in phonography.
I don't think they have it anymore.
I like the shadow with the sewing machine too. It's really good. I mean, make it to the dang dang. Oh no.
I don't think they have it anymore.
Oh, we need the
Oops.
hearth, of course.
Yeah. It used to be. I stopped using it because it would crash the show. Which is maybe why they got rid of it, I don't know.
Hearth. Hark.
Yeah,
The birds do. Wait, the larks do. Hark. What?
I stopped using it because it would crash the show. Maybe why they got rid of it, I don't know. She doesn't want to be on it. But she says she's proud of it. I know that part of it frustrates her.
The hearth seems to be absent.
She's proud of it. She says she's happy for me. Part of it frustrates her. Like for one, this used to be our bedroom TV, So she watch it, like she has to watch TV on an iPad.
Good news. I lost my marbles, but I found my marbles.
No problem, Brandon. Good to see you. We're going to how many more minutes here to the? Just 5 more minutes till discovery of the theme song.
But you don't need it, Max. It's okay. I'm a scientist. Sleep is irrelevant.
No, they can't hear it. They can't hear it.
Just 5 more minutes.
I like the sound when you shake them. It makes sound.
The theme song.
I get it.
They have a fan on. It's definitely with the fan on and the door closed. You can't hear it. You can't hear it.
Where is
Even when it's maxed out.
Let me read a poem. Oh, it's not here. Dang it.
They have a fan on. It's definitely with the fan on and the door closed. You can't hear it.
Hey, T. Marie.
And it's really true.
Even when it's maxed out.
That's going pretty good.
Yeah, there's symbolism there for sure. The baby represents Earth. Dang it, the heck.
Pretty good.
I don't know what Earth represents Earth. The baby's
Baby
Atlas. The baby's Atlas. Earth.
Max is
Baby Atlas.
is being sexually
But also
humorous.
Baby Dorothy too, because of the ruby slippers.
There's a word for that. A specific word.
And Prometheus,
It's a
because
French word.
the baby brings the
R-I-B-A-L-D.
fire to the people.
Like, I mean, like the Apple Dictionary, I like their
Fireplace
definition the best.
lizard,
It's a irreverent or like amusing way to deal with sexual, like to
I used to
discuss
have
sexual matters. Like I don't know. I've seen other
I have a lot of
online
anxiety about
dictionaries
it,
that
though.
describe it more as like crude or rude, and it's not necessarily. I think I really like the other definition better.
Ribald, that's a good word actually, I was just talking about.
R-I-B. I gotta just transpose the I and L.
It means to deal with sexual matters in a humorous or irreverent way. It's a French word.
Max is always sexually frustrated. Max, you just gotta get on Grindr.
Deal with sexual
The ding ding.
in a humorous
Benny Hill, it's kind of ribald, I guess.
French word.
I mean, I tried Tinder.
I could try.
I don't know.
Thank you for
Grindr,
inviting
it's
me.
easy to get sex. Even for somebody who's HIV positive.
Do I get down?
Not even for, like this.
I could try.
Maybe I'm especially charming and whatnot. Dang it, heck. But there's people that just are informed, too.
Still kind of damp.
Break it down.
Is there a lesbian Tinder? Oh my god. I think you can. Tinder is lesbian, I think. Probably. Wait, no, I mean, it's gay. Dang it, the heck.
Yeah, we can go down there. How about next time we do a double live for a shower?
I usually switch to search only men first, and then I switch it to, because there's fewer men on Tinder.
Yeah, we can go down there.
And then, because they're all on Grindr or Scruff. I don't know. Chicks have to get to know me before they like me, probably. I'm not
Here it comes. I'm chubby and old, huh? My dancing is pretty bad, but I don't know. I think I got a lot better. Isn't that crazy?
I'm chubby and old, huh?
And that's how I found it.
Whoa! What? I didn't plan this at all. You just lean on your keyboard and it makes it. It does this. Dang it, Dyke.
It's amazing. All of a sudden, it's like up and dancing.
What is that? What movie is that? Reckless or Risky Business?
I'm sorry, I'm dancing.
This is a demo tune, but it puts samples in there. What the fuck is that?
If I would have looked more at the thing, it's called the sampling demo. I described it. I'm like, it's a demo, but it's got samples in it. What? Okay, I'm pretending to do the sewing machine, and then there's this sewing machine here. Watch, I move over and I pretend I'm using. They're like the same size, so I pretend I'm using the little tiny one.
Gangnam Style.
I forget which pill this is, but it was like almost 100 pills before I figured out how to reproduce this. This was like a fluke. Pete got me on the hunt looking for this, right? Because I kind of explained how this happened, and she went looking for it, and she found the one where I started using it regularly as my theme song, and I taught, and that's where this is on a. I put this as a link in the comments to her post. And then I went back. I was looking back and back and back, and then I saw one of Max's comments of like asking, try to do that, because I knew Max was there that night. He's like excited about it, and he's like, you gotta. He's like, he was telling me the next, like, I saw the next pill, like pill 138, I think it is, and he's like,
maybe HIV was the greatest.
He's like, Jason, you got to do that again. And I'm like, I'm trying, but I don't know how. Hey, George. How goes it? Okay. What do you mean?
That's not true. Is it? Was this all worth it? I don't know. I wouldn't change anything. No, that's not true. When people ask me, would you change anything? Because that question gets posed on Facebook. I go back and prevent my parents from dying, which would have been relatively easy if I was just paying attention. And then I never would have gotten HIV, and my kids would be playing with their grandma, who was a really wonderful lady. This is her right here. This is her driver's license from the 80s. Dang it to heck.
Oh, not yet, not yet. Hey, Damo, we were just watching this. I saw you comment on it. You're right, it is like it found me. Yep, we got some, looks like some high C fruit juice box.
That echo chamber just got 100% better. Level up.
No.
Jake says,
No, it wasn't us. We're good.
welcome aboard, Jake. Welcome.
Yeah, he's doing good. He had a smile on his face.
Jake Gamyas.
It is.
Oh, Jake, he's a hater. I may have been missing nothing. Probably not. I'm just a dude. I remember hearing an interview.
It's just like so many things about this show. Like so much of it seemed to be serendipity.
He's like,
Like,
I don't really
I don't know.
understand how somebody could hate somebody else's song.
All the pieces for the show were like just lying around
Or did.
the house.
Maybe probably could do better, maybe.
And then it's just like, you know, and like the echo chamber, that was an accident. Like playing the live broadcast on another device. Well, this one, while I'm recording, that was maybe I'll show the inception of the echo chamber.
This is my song. This is my magnum opus. One more bowl. I think I drank one more bowl out of this shit.
You know, like there's room for everybody, right? White King, right? You know, like, I think, part of being in society is being comfortable, I think, and tolerating, like, tolerance
Jake, once you're in, you can't escape.
is a good
Sorry,
quality.
man. I'm glad you're here, though. I need the company.
I don't know, I don't know.
I hope I can get it back. I just leaned on the keyboard. A mishap.
Thank you, Peter Metzler.
Superman!
Thank you. Is this your first time here?
I've been looking for you, Superman. Superman's the spinstress.
Communion.
Spinstress seamstress. In an alternate reality where empathy rules.
Captured for perpetuity. In perpetuity. For posterity. Here, Monica, I've got you. And you too, Team Marie Warsaw. You're all captured in my web of photons and glass. Well, welcome back, Peter. Welcome. my web of photons and glass. This is, Hotel California, the Roach Motel. You can check in, but you can't check out. Hey, Laura Jones Redfern, Lacey James, also mine. You're all mine. Jack attack. Hey, Kaylin Kelly. It's the Overlook Hotel. You're all the caretaker here. You've always been the caretaker here. I think we're ready to move on. Let's go to the inception of the echo chamber.
You're all the caretaker here.
So there's this group called Cellulites Salvation,
I think we're ready to move on.
and I was a member, but I'd never been live in it before. But I saw a lot of people going live in there. I was doing, I just started a show, and I was like, oh well, they seem to get a pretty good audience in there. I'm gonna try just see what and no one was in there at all. There were no one was watching, and I'm like, and I waited for a while, and I'm like, is it not working? Is there just a problem with it? So then I had my phone, and I pulled up the group, and I was like scrolling. Eventually I found my show, and I'm like, this is the loneliest echo chamber. And as I pulled it up,
Not working? Is there just a problem with
that's
it?
what
So then,
that's what it
had my phone, and I pulled up.
that's what it kept saying.
Scrolling. Eventually, I found.
This is the loneliest echo chamber. This is the
my show,
lonely.
and I'm like, this is the loneliest echo chamber. And as I pulled it up, that's what it. That's what it kept saying. This is the lonely.
Clingy fans. I wish clingy fans. Is that you have to be mean to you? Is that it? No, that's I can't. Everybody's got their shtick. I'm not a hater.
Somebody that was live in the group was calling his fans clingy, and I'm like, oh, he calls his fans clingy, and everybody watches him. Is that what you have to do? You have to be
Not
mean.
really. I mean, my character is to be authentic. Dang it! Like you want to hear out my whole sob story? I'll might as well tell you. Since I'm just gonna assume that people are just talking and talking. The numbers are so much higher. No one loves me. Like no one viewer and nothing. I don't know. No comments. Is it true? Is it true? So sad. This is now I'm appealing to pity again. No, pity parties are alright. There I am. Holy shit. That's awesome. Okay, here we go. Let's. There I am. Holy shit. Alright, dude. Alright, let's try this. Jason. This is the loneliest echo chamber. Jason, this is the loneliest echo chamber. Jason, this is the loneliest echo
Kaylin Kelly, good night. Thank you.
Hey, good night, good night.
I used to do drawings, digital drawings.
Thank you.
Jason, this is the loneliest echo chamber.
Digital drawings.
Jason, this is the loneliest
Thank you for being here, Monica.
echo chamber.
Kayla and Monica, you guys have a lovely night. Mwah.
Jason, this is the loneliest echo. Jason, this is the loneliest echo chamber.
Hey, Monica, you guys are lovely.
Jason, this is the loneliest echo chamber. Jason, this is the loneliest.
Trying to think, is there any other highlights of Jason as a social scientist?
There's got to be some sort of like metaphor there, right? Like social media metaphor.
Highlights of
There's got to be some sort of
Jason as a social
Uh,
scientist.
there's got to be some sort of like metaphor there.
Let's see.
Hey. Welcome to Jason is a Social
I think this is a Deemer one.
by Mouth Daily, bill number 256. Double live.
I think this is a deeper one.
Oh, I don't know. That's something I think doing it regularly is like a. Oh, I don't know. Probably about 60 pills, 90 pills.
Oh, I don't know. That's something I
Hi.
think doing it regularly is like
I
a.
think I was really nervous.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know if this is the first time.
60 pills, 90 pills.
Damo, I think you told me to. I don't know if this is the time you told me to talk about what was happening, and I started to, and the fairy, when I started to talk, the fairy said, "Shh." That's the only noise it made. Otherwise, it was just showing me like a sign.
You told me to talk about what was happening, and I started to, and the fairy, when I started to talk, the fairy said, that's the only noise it made. Otherwise, it was just showing me like a sign.
Well, we got the police ones, right? Those are always eye-catching. The one that I did from inside the psych unit, the Mad MacGyver edition. I used a piece of construction paper and chewing gum to
We got the police
to
ones, right?
Jimmy
Those are always
my phone out of the cabinet, and live, inpatient on the psych unit. After the police had taken me into the psych unit.
the one that I did from inside the psych unit,
Uh,
the Mad MacGyver edition. They used the construction paper and chewing
let's
gum
see.
to Jimmy my phone out of the cabinet.
I don't know what other exciting stuff.
The live inpatient on the psych unit. after the police had taken me into the site.
Well, this is boring to watch.
I don't know what other exciting stuff.
Which one? Which one, Lacey, did you want to see? The
I don't know. Nothing really happened.
Which one, Lacey, did you want to see?
oh, I think I know the one you mean. I was like wide-eyed. I canceled that pill. There's like the one where I started tripping, and then I freaked out when I really started, like 45 minutes, an hour in. I canceled the show, but then I couldn't figure out if I actually turned it off or not. So then felt like I was being recorded. Like, wasn't sure if I was or not. And then I was like messaging, and then was sort of getting more paranoid. I was like, if I'm off the air, people are gonna be worried about me, and they're gonna send the cops again. And so I'm like, well, maybe I should go live again. And so the people talked me into going live again. So then I got back, and you know how I do the echo chamber, but instead of starting the echo chamber, like I didn't refresh the page, so I played the most recent one, which was the one where I started tripping. So then I was like watching myself. I was peeking as I was watching myself begin the trip.
But instead of starting the echo chamber, they didn't refresh the page, so
Embrace stigma, right? Embrace stigma.
One where I started tripping. So then I was like watching myself.
No, I think it might detract from the experience, really, because it does cause a lot of anxiety. But I think there's value in it. Well, then I did the double live, I think. When I did a double live. And then people were like, I was trying to say that I was nauseous, right? You know, like I couldn't swallow the pill right then. And everybody was like, thinking that I was all fucked up, saying I'm not going to take my meds anymore, and I couldn't articulate that I just was too sick to take it right then, and so then I was like, but then it like almost became like a game, and I think there was for a while that people were like, I'm like, no, I'm going to do this show and like hold it over people's head, because then people are like being really dramatic, like. Everybody's got to convince me to take my pill each night. Like 60 minutes, nice.
But then it like almost became like a game. Like because for a while there people were like, I'm like, no, I'm going to do this show and like hold it over people's heads. Because then people are like being really dramatic. Like everybody's got to convince me to take my pills.
Well, you know, I've tripped on. In the past, I've tripped on acid before, but you know, like it's been hundreds of pills. No, it's not. No, like it just doesn't fall out of the sky. It's terrible, man. But yeah, like I think acid is a liquid that you get. People put it on sugar cubes. People put it in gels. Like people put it on pieces of paper.
Everybody.
But it's most common on little squares of paper.
Cracker says,
But then, you know, there's mushrooms.
wait, sitting in that chair. Oh, Risa was saying I lost weight before earlier, so that's, oh my goodness, that's what.
Well, I started making a game out of it, I think.
Oh my goodness.
But it's most common on little squares of paper.
This was DMT that a friend had given me. Which is like a powder that you smoke.
I'm just going to lay down here for a minute, guys.
And it makes you really tired afterwards, I've noticed.
This was DMT that a friend had given me.
Okay, let's try a different one now.
It's like a powder that you smoke.
I'm just gonna lay down here for a minute, guys.
That makes you really tired afterwards. You know, okay, let's try
Oh, that's this one right here.
Heart is pining, the moment two comes a yearning, it keeps returning, wish I'm learning how to, tender feeling of something new, compulsive feeling, from me to you, sensation is admiration. I
Thank
wish
you,
you'd
Jose.
tell me what to do.
No, it's hard to come by right there.
Taking quite a fancy to you, dear.
People talk about the dark web,
To paddle
but
your
I
canoe.
don't think I'd go that route.
I like fancy you could like me too, dear. Hey, Allison, act the way you do.
It's best when it's just a friend that
No one in this
happens to give you some.
world, dear, whose tootsie wootsy I would be. If you'd only take a fancy, dearly, to a fancy little girl like me. I'm always leaving my cupboards open. It's frightfully embarrassing. It's so hard to get good help around these days. You need more Jason. If you want good help around here, you just need every household needs a Jason. I tell you what. Yes.
Music yearning, it keeps returning. Which I'm learning how to tender feeling of something new. Compulsive feeling to me from you. Sensation is admiration. I wish you'd tell me what to do.
Should I swallow it or not?
My pill. Okay, I was being cheeky. That's a little cheeky. Did Laura just message me? Let me just see what she wants.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay, I was being cheeky. That's a little cheeky.
Ha 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 ha. That's awesome. They sing a song about this at the sing along. Kuyenga? Yeah, that's what it is. This my wife just sent me this text message that Wisconsin taxpayers to pay $30,000 to settle a lawsuit after Representative Dale Kuyenga took a protester's side. I but what song did it? How is it? It was like that. Kumbaya, maybe. Kuyenga. No, I forget how. I forget what.
Representative Dale Kuyenga took a protester's side. But what song did it? It was like that. Kumbaya, maybe. No, I forget how. I forget what it.
That's my comment. Classic
It's
rock.
pill number 208.22, Infinity and Beyond edition.
You want classic rock?
208.22 infinity and beyond.
039. Wait, we gotta get in rhythms. This is straight rock.
I'm in,
208.22
yeah, I'm in Wisconsin. Madison, Wisconsin.
208.22 infinity and beyond.
This is before I knew how to do regularly
This is straight rock.
the song.
Okay, what else? Okay, but this is straight rock. If you want to just keep it simple. Why is that? I got a selfie stick just lying around here with no. Fuck swallowing. Swallowing's for hoes. No, I'm the fucking. I swallow it. I'll swallow just as soon as it comes. I'll swallow it. Meek keeps asking me. Meek, you send me a lot of messages too, checking it. It's nice of you.
That was the,
I said at the beginning of this.
That was the
my
first-
first show. Like, well, the beginning of the beginning, my first show of 208.
that was the first night I met Mickey Meek.
Not 2008, till 208.
She was really nice. She was like one of my guiding lights that night.
All right, last one out the door.
I was like, a couple times I was really freaked the fuck out.
I was never gonna swallow it, but thank you for checking in. No, I promise. At the end of this one is when the end of this one is when I'm gonna swallow it. This double live infinity. And who knows? We'll play Bop It until I have to swallow this pill. As soon as I hit 100 on Bop It. Wait, I won't even have to beat my score. I just have to get Bop It. I kind of want to take this pill and go to sleep too. Fuck infinity. Let's just get it over with. You ready? No more rock music at all. No more.
Getting serious.
We're just gonna do pill infinity. Oh. Now I fucked that up even. I feel like this is a trick.
Oh, Josh Price, sure.
Well, you told me not to do it, so then I'm like, well, let's just get it over with then. Like, Allison doesn't want me to take. Now that you, so like, I'm a contrarian, you know. Like, all right, don't take it, take it. Which is it? Tell me, what should I do? And I may or may not do it.
Josh Price, I love you.
What do you do when a contrarian tells you never to contradict them? They probably can do that. But there's something you know about the point. Take it, don't take it. Shit, flip a coin, I know, right?
Welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist by Mouth Daily, pill number 510. People often wonder what the show is about. Right now it's about you, sir. Right now it's about you. Oh, welcome. No, people often wonder what the show is about. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV medication live on the Book of Face each day in front of friends, family, and strangers. I do so in order to embrace stigma, dispel ignorance, and find support. After 510 pills, 510 shows, A number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. The bells, bows, and other people, the people that come back night after night and give me their most valuable resource, their time. To me, that's the most significant thing that's risen up and around and about the show. The community. Therein lies the support that I was looking for. But a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. Ding dong bell, boy do she now, hell. I mean, heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment. With Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcasts on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with the nursery rhyme book from my childhood containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. It is, in a sense, also the Matrix. In a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warp nacelles, creating a static warp bubble and a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber, created by me that serves as a way station between our reality and the source.
I just want to get this over with.
I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. You're welcome, you're welcome. Yeah, so, Lord's right, yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show. Carol Burnett style, mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes and a measure of Mork and Mindy. A dash of Mr. Ed, and two doses of Alice in Wonderland. A helping of Hee Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, a tincture of Teen Wolf. An ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show and Cast Away, a quart of Quantum Leap and a gallon of Gilligan's Island. It's a 4-hour show and a 4-hour tour. Piles of Pee-wee's Playhouse, a pinch of Peter Pan and a pound of Popeye. I am what I am. A whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and a ration of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Come up to the lab. See what's on the slab. I can see you shiver with anticipation. Touch me. I want to be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. Creature of the night. An undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a college try of I Spy. You'll love it here. Just for Becky James alone. Just for Becky James alone, I promise you. After, wait. The undone Benjamin, corny ear of Dumbo, college try of I Spy, a couple raw strokes of Bob Ross, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, and the full Monty Python. Finally, lumping Rick and Morty with a liter of I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, you got the show. Hey, done. How's it going? Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for our I-5. The first and the second coming will always be risen with the Obamas getting blowjobs from the Woodies. The Superman and their boners will always be spinsters and sempstresses working the sweatshop. The Twin Towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign like men did in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. If I'd have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill that you can take. They call it PrEP, Pre-Exposure Protocol. The pill is Truvada. You take it once a day and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, It makes it so I'm not contagious. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible.
Go, Gadget.
You can fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now. And it's 1969. Free love. Hey Dylan, I always say like to say the ceiling's up. We got Superman up here. Dang it, double dog, dang it. Alright, Roberto. Nice. Come on down. Come on. One of the taglines of the show is tune out, turn off, drop in. Tune out of the show, turn off your Facebook accessing device and drop in. Make the social experiment real.
They almost canceled us.
Tangible. I guess this is real. Make it tangible.
Everything's perfectly normal here. Why?
I gotta get this out. That gives you a pretty good view.
Why? Does everything not
That's where I'm standing right now. I got the microwave right here, the stove.
Everything's alright.
This is sitting on top of the kitchen cupboard doors.
Is this thing on? Is this thing even on? Like this stage left? I don't know. Jennifer's trying to help.
Indeed.
I'm just kidding.
Thank you, Josh. Yep, U equals U. Okay, U
Got
equals
this
U.
taken care of. I forget how it's like. This is what it looks like. Oh, it's nothing like it looks.
Is that what it looks like? Thank you, Roberto. Thank you.
Oh, I don't even know what to say.
Oh,
David's
shucks.
waking up. That's gross. Excuse me. Better in than out, as they say. I don't know, but they saw that in the village of 600 people. And the same people say that raise kids that like still like will raid your grandparents' funeral, like rent your garage when your grandparents are dead. Fuck that shit, right? I tell you what, I can hold a grudge.
I'm complaining about when I was in elementary school. My grandpa died. While we were at the funeral, some of my friends from elementary school broke into my dad's garage and stole a chainsaw and some other stuff. We gotta save it, Dylan. I have what's left inside this grinder, and that's it. So, and 420 is coming up, so we'll save it for 420.
My mini fireplace. Like it's all a shambles. Everything is a shambles.
Hey.
Like, is this shit even lit? I don't even know anymore. I got more people watching me here. I guess this shows no one wants to watch
watch this show anymore.
Someday I'm going to take the show on the road, I
Is
think,
this the
too.
popular show now? I forget. Only one person watches me over here. Why don't,
What I say,
there should be,
you know,
like,
if-
all of the
is if
cool
I ever get
kids on the
100,000
opposite sides.
followers,
I tell you what.
I'll start a GoFundMe page to get like, I'm thinking it, like, really probably take $5 million, but like deck out like a state-of-the-art bus, like, I don't know, 45 feet long,
I don't know. Help
rebuild
me.
this whole set so it looks, you know, it would look like you were inside the house, like, 'cause from the angle,
Already.
except it would go back even a little bit further. And it could be this dedicated space for, yeah, anyway. And then on the outside would be television screens. It would be a big screen so you could be able to see the inside of the bus from the outside. So as I was driving down the highway, I could be doing as the driver was driving down the highway, I could be doing the show. And once we get, like, when we go on tour, we'll go and visit everybody that donated from the GoFundMe,
Oh, I could do like this.
and we'll just go on a tour.
I just had this like
I want to take the bus
eureka moment, right?
and drive it through the Panama Canal. I want to get on a boat and drive it through the Panama Canal and take the bus.
All right.
Hey, we're back. I don't know what happened.
I've got this shit. Don't even.
through the Panama Canal.
I'm gonna make this work. Okay. Whatever. I
The
quit.
Panama
This is why
Canal.
We need crews and shit. What do I
Go
look
down
like?
under.
I can't do this shit on the fly. I can't
See
do
Pete
a
and
rave.
Damo.
Like,
Everybody down under.
what? This is like a one-man production crew.
we'll
What do you want?
drive
from me?
through the English
I can't
Channel.
Do bits like this. I
See
can't work
Michelle
under
and
these
Becky.
conditions. What do you? What?
I'm gonna drive this boat all across the world's oceans.
Yeah. This is this is like what it is.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I think I know what you mean. Whew.
I'm gonna drive this thing all across the world's ocean.
We're driving this boat to Antarctica. We're taking the echo chamber everywhere. I tell you what, we're taking the echo chamber to space.
Max Swag.
We're going to space.
Dang it to heck.
I've been in talks with Elon Musk. It's gonna be terrific. Bigly. It's bigly talks. It's gonna be terrific. Tremendous. Terrific and tremendous. Bigly.
Swallow your damn pill already.
We're gonna make the echo chamber great again.
The
It's gonna be
sun's coming
huge. Huge.
out. Listen, how much battery do you have left? 21%.
I don't know, I'm blushing. I don't know. I might be able to share some nudes if that's what you're saying. I don't know.
Well, maybe not the front yard.
I haven't sexted with any guys for quite a
I
while.
don't know, maybe it's 6. I don't know. I'm always so self-conscious when I walk outside with a selfie stick.
Like, guys don't hit on me in here very much.
Good morning.
Oh, it's so bright outside. And green. But just I transcended sex though. Like I don't do sex anymore. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. But, you know, it's always fun to
God, I'm just so weird.
share, to show people your penis,
Good morning.
isn't it? No? Am I the only one that thinks that?
Vietnam.
No, not the first. No, not the first.
All right,
Not the first, but
let's try this again.
take it to heck.
How do I?
My
How
goodness.
do I get this? I can get this.
I'd do the show naked if I could. I would.
I don't even know. Here we go.
Maybe a little. Well, I take it to heck. Pete, we're just talking about driving the bus to see you. Oh, it's so nice out. It's gonna be like that soon again. This is 208. You know, I think, you know, I brace the stigma of nudity, you know, right? The human body isn't something we should be taught to be, is shameful. We shouldn't even be taught that sex is shameful. It's really unhealthy. It's like one of our most fundamental drives, right?
Dang it! Why is my hair like this? I gotta
But
fix
it's
it.
dirty. It's dirty.
Bun, pigtails. What should I do?
Oh, there's plenty.
Was it tonight?
There's plenty to go
They were
around.
looking for pigtails, or was that just another night?
You know, he's not doing anything. There's enough Jason to go around. Sweet Joy, sweet. You bet.
We got our handy dandy something or other.
There's also,
For all,
it's not the only one.
for what? For all
I don't know the other ones
our
though.
juicy needs.
I want to say like 169 or 167, but I'd have to look. Me a scalawag? Aye, me hearty. Arr! Slice the main brace.
Oh, wait. I actually have to plug it in.
Shiver me timbers.
Forgot what I was doing.
Swab the poop deck.
There's a point to all of this.
Oh,
I wish I
I'm
was sure I'll be
excited. What's in the
coming
box, Troy? What's in the
very
box?
soon. Is the audio on this messed up or is it just me? How'd this TV get turned off anyway?
Dang it, dang it. Oh my goodness. We're off your face on something? P-Town, is that Philadelphia? That's probably just I probably said something really disrespectful. Yes, I was tripping balls on LSD.
Only 15 minutes left on the other feed, huh? Wow.
Oh, gotcha. Off my,
Thank you, Melissa.
gotcha.
Seems I've lost audio everywhere.
You know, well, you know, I just I do keep a slight caveat that this whole thing could be smoke and mirrors, right? Stage LSD, stage communion, stage boomers, stage HIV pills. I might not even have HIV. Don't trust anything is what I'm trying to say.
We're gonna go over here with this.
And what are you, oh my goodness. Question everything. That's what a third grade teacher teach me that.
Dangarang Tootie on this one. Okay, we got how much time left on the other one? Okay.
We'll see, Roberto. We'll see. We'll see. Dang it to heck.
I was thinking about having a separate show here, like people guess if I would get this will be a paid version. What happens in the year? I don't know. Guess
Communion.
wearing pants today.
Communion.
Let's see. Pornhub version right down here. Who's blowing Jason now? Okay, how much time we have left up here? Everybody else watching the blowjob feed? Okay, good.
Sweet, Roberto. Sweet. How much time we must be running low on time then. Oh, Eminem wanted some cartoons. Eminem wanted cartoons. Eminem's getting some cartoons. The king of cartoons. You call me the fairy of cartoons. Anybody, you know, the king of cartoons from PV's Playhouse?
We must be running low on time then. Oh, Eminem wanted some cartoons.
I'm the fairy of cartoons.
Eminem wanted cartoons.
Let me
Eminem
sprinkle
wanted
them on
cartoons.
you. I'll sprinkle cartoons on you. All right, let's see. The king of cartoons. You call me the fairy of cartoons. You know, the king of cartoons from TV's Playhouse. I'm the fairy of cartoons. Let me sprinkle them on you. I'll sprinkle the cartoons on you. All right, let's see. That's very large.
We're really hip. Hey, get a grip.
Oh,
He's a radical rat.
I'm excited.
That's a fact, Jack. Raphael is cool, but rude. Give me a break.
I hope this is okay. I mean, I know it's not Looney Tunes. Thank you. April! Pizza! Okay, thank you for reminding me.
Ooh, the space turtle that ate Tokyo. Now that's my kind of flick.
Yeah. They sure don't make love stories the way they used to.
Hey, speaking of love stories, Michelangelo, tell us all about the romance you had with that neutrino chick.
It's a little disappointing.
Who,
I
us?
saw it and I...
Well, we were just good friends.
Sure you were. Like Romeo and Juliet.
No, honest, dudes. I never even think of her at all. Well, hardly ever.
What's the plan,
Is it Klingen?
Keep on cruising and
April Jane Klingen?
Hey, did that see?
Am I saying that right?
Oh, great.
Welcome.
Awesome. Let's not say we did. That place is bad news. Aw, Zach, don't be chicken. It'll be a blast. Hey, there's an open cargo bay up ahead. Solid, Zach. Let's check it out. I don't know about this. Remember what happened to us last time? Sure. It's
I'm gonna give you a shout out.
And I met Michelangelo.
It's okay. But I want to say it
I
right.
still don't think this is such a cool idea. Let's see what's up.
Good day. Good day to you.
Calling Shredder. Krang calling Shredder. What's happening? Looks like we tapped into the interdimensional transmission.
I am here, Krang.
The Mental neutralizer is ready. I will open the portal in 6
I thought you might be a little disappointed.
You're certain this will work?
I'm gonna go with Klingen, okay?
Now
April Jane
the device
Klingen?
will only operate on a precise frequency of 10 trillion megahertz. Oh, wow! That's the
Invader
same
Zim?
frequency
No,
the
I don't think so.
transdimensional
Neither.
hypersignal in our
That sounds
car
like
works on.
Australian
Jeepers creepers! What a weird
cartoon
coincidence!
for craps, right?
I'm opening the portal.
Excellent. Once inside the mental neutralizer, those turtles will become mindless zombies. Nothing personal.
Oh, sounds like trouble in Turtle Town. Once we bring them back through the portal, we'll put them on exhibit here, like the mutant freaks they are. This is seriously uncool. We must warn our friends, the turtles. Hey, dig this. If our hypersignal works on the same frequency, we can use it to cancel out that Gizmo's wave. Oh, great. That's big things. Something tells me we've worn out our welcome. Intruders in the techno-zone. It's those Emperors and neutrinos. Let's blow this place at Emperor. Activate the hypersignal. Shredder, the neutrinos have just opened their own portal to Earth. Stop them, people. They joined the turtles.
Will do. So, those teenagers are able to open portals, are they? That could prove most useful to me.
It's no use, guys. Looking for the turtles in this city is like trying to find a quark in an asteroid field. Zach's right. Maybe we can make the turtles find us. How do we do that? That's how. If we can get on the news, the turtles are sure to see us. Solid, Chip. Let's do it.
Oh, yeah. It's 4 hours. It's 4 hours. Every night. April Jane, welcome to Jason is a Social Scientist. Fly him out daily. Pill number 510. People often wonder what the show is about. You may be wondering what the show is about right now. The premise is deceptively simple. I take my HIV. You're next. You're next, Erica. I didn't purposely leave you. I promise. I love you, and you've been here a lot, so you're gonna totally get it. After 510 pills, 510 shows, a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show. The bells, bows, and other people, the people that come back night after night and give me their most valuable resource, their time. To me, that's the most significant thing that's risen up and around and about the show. The community, hey, for real, therein lies the support that I was looking for. But a number of bells, whistles, and bows have risen up and around and about the show.
I was afraid of that.
Ding dong bell, boy do she now, hell, I mean heck, this show has it all. I like to say that it is Cloud Atlas and that it incorporates at least 600 years of entertainment. Thank you, Erica. With Edward R. Murrow's radio broadcasts on record and cylinders played on a 19th century Edison home phonograph, along with the nursery rhyme book from my childhood, containing woodcut illustrations from the 15th century. I love you too, Joy. It is, in a sense, also the Matrix. I love you, Natalie. It is, in a sense, also the Matrix. With in a previous iteration of the show, I created something I call the Rainbow Tunnel, in which I harnessed the power of Grayskull and the Eye of Thundera, funneling them through a series of warp nacelles, creating a static warp bubble and a subsequent singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber, created by me, that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. Thank you. 15 to go. I'll try to squeeze in a little bugs.
So much for relaxing with Zen.
Singularity, punching a hole through the fourth wall, across the multiverse, and into the source. The show now takes place in an echo chamber, created by me, that serves as a way station between our reality and the source. I don't expect lay people to fully understand, as this is advanced social science. Yeah, so the show's also like an old-timey variety show, Carol Burnett style, mixed with a merry melody of Looney Tunes and a measure of Mork and Mindy, a dash of Mr. Ed, and two doses of Alice in Wonderland, a helping of Hee Haw, heaps of Benny Hill, a hint of the Highlander, tons of the Twilight Zone, a tincture of Teen Wolf, an ounce of Oz, a cup of Creep Show and Castaway. Erica, you're still here, right? A quart of Quantum Leap, and a gallon of Gilligan's Island. It's a 4-hour show and a 4-hour tour. Piles of Pee-wee's Pals, a pinch of Peter Pan, and a pound of Popeye. I am what I am. A whole block of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood and a ration of the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Where is that car?
I'm just a sweet transvestite from transsexual Transylvania. Ha ha.
This guy sharp as a
Dang it. Come up to the lab and see what's on the slab. I can see you shiver with anticipation. Touch me, I want to be dirty. Thrill me, chill me, fulfill me. I'm sorry, Ronnie. Creature of the night. Let's see. An undone Benjamin Button, a corny ear of Dumbo, a college try of I Spy, a couple raw strokes of Bob Ross, a spoonful of Mary Poppins, and the full Monty Python. Finally lump in Rick and Morty with a liter of I Love Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You've got the show. Everything is out of place and out of time here, including and especially me. Alice will always be pregnant. Harambe will always be ready for her high fives. The first of the second coming will always be risen, with the Obamas getting blowjobs from the Woodies. The Superman and their boners will be spinsters and seamstresses working the sweatshop. The twin towers will always stand with Lady Liberty. You will have their MTV. Pigs will fly. Disco and dance will reign like men do in the days of old. I write nightly the future history of anachronism for your future children and your elderly grandparents. May they enjoy it now and time immemorial. If I have people take only one thing away from this show, it would be the knowledge that HIV is preventable. If you're HIV negative, there's a once-a-day pill you can take. They call it PrEP, pre-exposure protocol. The pill is Truvada, and if you're HIV negative, you take it once a day, and it works like a highly effective chemical condom. But if you're already HIV positive like me, treatment is prevention. By taking my medication every day and maintaining an undetectable viral load, it makes it so I'm not contagious. Hey, Sophie. U equals U. Undetectable equals untransmissible. You can fuck me bareback all day long and never catch HIV from me. It's a brave new world. The future is now, and it's 1969. Free love. All right. All day long.
Trust me. Come on.
Thank you, Joe. Oh, shucks. What the heck? What are we looking for? Something wholesome. Like cartoons. Alright. This one sounds fun. Thank you, Pete. Oh, it was lovely to have you here. Of course. Hair-raising hair. Oh, you guys are part of my life. You guys saved my life.
Sweet dreams. Tomorrow's another day till then. Sweet dreams, sweetheart. I don't know, but did you ever have the feeling you was being watched? Being watched, he says. Patience, little one. Your dinner will soon be here. A nice, tender little rabbit. You know, I could have sworn I was being watched. Yeah, but I guess it was just my imagination. Well,
welcome, Eminem, and thank you. So are you, Laura. Thank you. Just like a rabbit chasing tail.
You don't need to lock that door, Mac. I don't want to leave.
Hey, Laura.
Baby.
Oh.
So are you, thank you.
That's the trouble with some dames. Kiss them and they fly apart. Well, that's that. Just a minute. I have another little friend who'd like to eat.
Oh, I just thought of one I want to watch. Hassenpfeffer. That's with Yosemite Sam, right? And Bugs.
Your friend? Yes. Well, goodbye.
Right.
And don't think it hasn't been a little slice of heaven. 'Cause it hasn't. Here, you look like a strong, healthy boy. Give me a hand.
I love you too, Laura.
Forgot to open the door. Is there a doctor in the house? Is there a doctor in the house?
I'm a doctor.
What's up, Doc?
Good night, Jackie. I'll try to get there. Okay. It's gonna end early tonight too because the it loses whatever time however long when I'm in, like it's the broadcast is interrupted and it says trying to reconnect on my screen. However long that is, it ends that much early.
Hey, Frankenstein! He-Man. Oh, for shame!
When life hands you HIV, turn that shit into Kool-Aid.
I'll bet you monsters lead interesting lives. I said to my girlfriend just the other day, gee, I'll bet monsters are interesting, I said. The places you must go
Pill number 510 down the hatch.
And I'll bet you meet a lot of interesting
There, you, Erica, you're still out here.
interested in meeting interesting people. Now let's dip our patties in the water.
Erica Hearn Soroka, I love you! Erica Hearn Soroka, I love you!
Exit our hero through the front door stage right. Underway for his harrowing experience.
Precious little time, you gotta hurry, hurry, hurry. Bugs gotta go. Good night, Bugs. Thank you all for being here. Let's see.
Let's switch it now.
Thank you all for being here. Come back tomorrow. I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you want to talk about, and so will I. I love you. I love you. Good night, old friends and new. Good night, old friends and new. Oh. I love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. This is the house that Jack built. This is the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the dog, or this is the cow with the crumpled horn that tossed the dog that worried the cat that killed the rat that ate the malt that lay in the house that Jack built. This is the maiden all forlorn, the milk the cow, the crumpled horn, that tossed the dog that worried the cat, that killed the rat, that ate the malt, the land, the house of Jack. But this is the man who tattered and torn, the kiss the maiden all forlorn, the milk the cow. Oh, here's the cock. We're not gonna make it. All right, I love you all. I love you. Good night.